Okay, everybody. Hi. Happy, what is this? Fourth, fifth snow day? I don't even have any idea where we are now. But I'm happy you joined and I'm excited to try to teach yoga for the very first time on Zoom. And I hope that all of y'all can see me. And we are going to start. I'm going to have music playing, which hopefully y'all can hear. I'm going to put my phone down. We're going to start on our backs with our feet going towards the mirror and our head going towards, in my room, the walk back. So at any position you can get in, go ahead and lay down. Feet going in one direction, head going in the other direction. Hopefully y'all can hear the waves that are playing off of my phone. Go ahead and close your eyes. Hands just fall down by your side. We're starting in this very short Shavasana. We'll end in a longer one. I don't want you to come to your breath. Come to this Wednesday. Come to some peaceful time for yourself. And I took a class yesterday and the teacher talked about how important it is for us to remain flexible at this time. Everybody's schedule is off. Kids, grandkids, people are stuck in the house. You truly cannot even enjoy the ice that's around us because it is so dangerous. But enjoy the beauty of seeing it. And use this time to find a little bit more patience you didn't even realize that you had inside of you, and flexibility. And we're going to search for that flexibility today in class as we perform some yoga. So let's just breathe a couple more times here. I'm going to count it. Inhale to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Pull your belly in. And then exhale. 4, 3, 2,
Can you call
1.
the dogs?
Hold. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Okay, feet are going to come onto your mat like you're going into a bridge. We're not going to do that just yet, but let's make a figure 4 laying down on our mat. So your right heel is going to be on your left thigh, making that figure 4 shape. Take your right hand, gently press out on that right thigh. Your left hand can gently press down your left hip. Feeling this nice stretch here, and breathe into it. You ought to feel it in that right hip. Go ahead and take your peace sign fingers around that big right toe, or maybe your hand to your right ankle. We're making a calf happy baby here. Once you get into that position with your right leg, you can straighten your left leg towards the end of your mat. So we're in a half happy baby. Take that right knee a little bit further towards the ground. Your left hand can remain on your left hip, just that bone there, pressing down a little bit, and breathe. Now, take that right knee over your left thigh for this gentle twist. Your right arm comes out to a T. Your left hand can gently press down on that right thigh. Nice little gentle twist there. Focus a little bit on that right shoulder, getting a little bit closer down towards your mat. That will increase this twist. You can bend and straighten that right leg, just getting a little bit into your right hamstring. Be careful. And then back to center. Bring that right knee into your chest. Take it a little further out, your ribs, outside of your right rib. Then go ahead and roll out that right ankle in one direction and then in the other, pointing and flexing those toes. Right foot is going to meet left foot. Hands back down by your side. And hey, imagine you're outside and you're in some real snow and make yourself a really big snow angel. So bring your legs out wide and your hands up overhead on an inhale, and on your exhale, close it back down. Another snow angel. Inhale fully. Hands come up overhead and those legs widen, and then exhale. Bring everything back together. Good job. Go ahead and place your feet back on the mat, making the number 11 with your toes. And let's take that left ankle onto your right thigh for this figure 4 stretch. So your left hand is going to push out on that left thigh. Right hand is going to just press down that right hip. Breathe there. Go ahead, you can reach to the back of that right thigh, just lifting it up a little bit for this figure 4 shape. Not positive you took the line pigeon on the other side, but meant to. But go ahead and breathe there. Bring that right foot back down. Left peace sign fingers are going to take the left big toe, or if your hand can get to your ankle, that's another option. Coming into this calf happy baby, go ahead and straighten that right leg once you get there. Take that right hand to gently press down that right hip, and take that left knee a little bit closer towards the ground. Breathing into this half happy baby. Now, take that left knee over your right thigh. Bring your left arm out to a T. Right hand is going to gently press down on that left thigh. Taking the twist. If you find that your left shoulder comes off the mat, see if you can press it back down into the mat. Going to deepen the twist. Take a good breath there. Then bring that left knee into your chest. Bring it outside those left ribs. Go ahead and roll out that ankle, one direction and then the other. Left foot's going to meet right foot. Hands down by your side. Let's take a couple more of those snow angels. So open it all up. Big inhale. Exhaling it back down. One last time here. Open it all up. And then exhale. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug there. Clasp your hands behind your thighs. And let's roll it up to an easy seated position. Feet are going to come out right in front of you. So you're in a seated forward fold. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, reaching for those toes. Hold that there. Chest is going towards your thighs. You can always take a slight bend in your knees if you need to protect your hamstring. Breathe there. Walking our hands back up. I'm going to scoot back a little bit so y'all can see me fully. Go ahead and cross your legs, bringing your arms into eagle arm. So right arm under left. You can take the eagle bind, or you can always grab opposite shoulders. We're going to take some seated cat and cows here. So inhale, take that gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round your spine, elbows come towards your belly button. Inhale, fully taking the gaze up. Exhale and round. One more time here. Inhale up. Exhale and round. Bring your hands behind your back for a supported boat. Let's take our toes up, keeping your knees bent. Tap those toes down and up. So we're getting into our core here. You'll feel your lower core engage as you take these taps. Here's 4. We're going to do 4 more. There's 5, 6. Now, as you come out of this, cross the opposite leg up front. So I'm going to take my left leg over my right. It won't feel as comfortable, but that's good. We need to get it there. Inhale your arms fully. Now take the left arm under your right, coming again into that eagle-like position. Inhale those arms up. Exhaling round. Inhale up. Exhaling round. One last time. Inhale up. Take that gaze with it. Exhale and round. Bring your hands behind your back for that supported boat again. This time, can you straighten your leg? A little bit more difficult here. And just tap the right leg down and up. Hey, you can always bend your legs here. You do not have to keep them straight. I'm offering up this option. Like I said, it is a little bit more difficult. There you go. There's 3 on each side. We only have to do 1 more. We'll do 8 total. So there's the 4 and the 4. 8 total. All right, guys. Hopefully that made sense. Let's go ahead and come to our tabletop position. Tap out the top of those toes. Left hand comes towards the middle of the mat. Right hand is reaching up. Roll out that wrist one direction and then the other. And then thread that right arm under your left. Maybe bringing your knees more like further than hip distance apart for this child's pose. So you're threading the needle in this child's pose. Your left arm is reaching out in front of you. Your right cheek can come down to the mat. Make sure you guys can see me. Everybody hold that child's pose. Reach those left fingertips a little bit further. If you want a little bit more action here, can you take those left toes opposite your left fingers? So those toes are going to the back of your mat. Your hands are reaching towards just that left side to the front of the mat, and you're on your right cheek. Breathe there. Bring that left knee back down. Left hand comes under the left shoulder. Reach that right arm back up and down. Left hand is going to come up, threading the needle here in this child's pose. So left cheek comes down. Right hand reaches out in front of you. Now again, if you want more, you take that right foot back. And the right heel goes towards the back wall while the right hand goes towards the front wall. You still try to get that left cheek onto the mat. Breathe there. Coming back through center, right hand under right shoulder. Inhale that left arm up and then into your tabletop position. Bring your knees in so they're right under your hips. Shoulders are right above your wrist. Drop that belly, take a cow pose. Round your spine for cat. Once more, drop that belly for cow. And then round that spine for cat. Curl your toes under. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out this first down dog. Maybe it's the first one you've done in a few days. Who knows? Shake that head yes and shake that head no. Can you walk your hands back to your feet? Take that left hand to the middle of the mat. Right hand goes up. Left knee bends. Go ahead and roll out that right wrist. And then take your right hand to the mat, right knee bends, left hand reaches up. Okay, hands are going to come to our shins, taking your halfway lift, head towards the front of your mat. Exhale, fully fold. Rise all the way up, tall mountain. Take your gaze up to your thumbs. Arch that back just slightly. And then exhale those thumbs down to your heart center. Take a moment here. Dedicate this practice to somebody needing your healing prayers or send good thoughts somebody's way. All right, let's inhale back up. Thumbs touch up overhead. Exhale fully. Take that halfway lift. Walk yourself out to your first high plank of this class. Let's hold this high plank for a moment. Try to flatten that spine. Shoulders right over your wrist. You're coming up on your 10 toes. Can you draw that chest through your arms and lower down? 3, 2, 1. Onto your belly. Hands are coming under your shoulders. Inhale, lift it up in this cobra. Exhale fully. Again, inhale up for cobra. Exhale fully. This time when you come up in your cobra, can you look over that right shoulder? Back through center. Look over your left shoulder. Back through center. Lower fully. Curl those toes under. Get really strong here and push back up to your high plank. Taking your knees if you need to. Hold this high plank for just a moment and then push your hips further up to your downward facing dog. Walk those feet up to meet your hands at the front of your mat. Slowly getting there. Take a halfway lift, planting your hands on your shins. Exhale, fully fold. Rise all the way up. Tall mountain. Exhale it fully out. Take a halfway lift. Plant your hands, step back to your high plank. Taking our first chaturanga. Lower halfway down. Elbows are right by your ribs. Upward facing dog. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Right leg is coming up. 3-point dog. Let's bring that knee into our chest. Hold it there for a moment and then place that foot between your hands. Rise up. High lunge. Well, hello, everybody. Y'all are looking great. Holding into this high lunge, can you take the back knee and hover it very close to the mat and then straighten that back leg? You just got lower in your high lunge. Inhale there. Exhale to your warrior 2. So, arms are going in opposite direction. You're reaching really strong with your arms. Your front knee is tracking right over that front ankle. Reach for the mirror or reach for whatever's in front of you, the wall, and reverse your warrior. Left hand down, right arm up. Breaking that front leg for a triangle pose. So, reach out in front of you. That right hand is going to land somewhere on that right leg. Your left arm is going to help you open your chest. Think about bringing your collarbones together in this triangle pose. Bending in that front leg again for a reverse warrior. Left hand down, right arm up. Frame that front foot. Right foot meets left foot. Downward facing dog. We'll take that on the other side. The left leg is coming up, 3-point dog. Bringing that knee into your chest. Hold for just a moment and then place that left foot down. Rise up into your high crescent lunge. Can you hover the back knee and then straighten that back leg? Just a little bit of different action there to get into this lunge a little bit further. Inhale there, exhale to your warrior 2. So opposite side here. Again, being strong with our arms. Reach for the mirror, reverse that warrior. Right hand down, left arm goes towards the back of your room. Straighten that front leg for triangle. So really reach, left hand down, right arm up, focusing again on opening that chest. Holding this triangle for just a moment. Breathe. We're starting to move now. Reverse your warrior again. Bringing that front foot, step it back, and take a chaturanga here. So lower halfway down, elbows right by your ribs, upward facing dog, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Going through that again, this time a little bit faster. So inhale that right leg up, exhale, plant it between your hands. Inhale, rise up to your crescent lunge. Exhale, lower the back knee. And then straighten the back leg on that next inhale. Exhale to your warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale into your triangle. Inhale, reverse again. Exhale, frame that front foot. Step back to your down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale for your crescent lunge. Exhale, hover the back leg. Inhale, straighten that back leg. Exhale to your warrior two. Inhale and reach. Reverse. Exhale to your triangle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, frame that front foot. Step it back. You can go through a chaturanga or you can just meet in your down dog. Taking your knees for just a second here. Are we ready for our main flow? I really can see just some of y'all, but I hope everybody's doing okay. All right, y'all. Nothing too tricky in this main flow. We just want to make sure that we're able to do everything at home. Again, if you do have a water bottle and you do want to use it for a block, you can. All right, so we're going to start back in our down dog position. Hands coming down, hips up and back. Got some balancing here, but you're going to be just great. Right leg is coming up. 3-point dog. Let's stack open that hip. So take that knee towards your side wall. Take that heel towards your glute. Little hip circle here. Inhale it back to a 3-point dog. Stepping it through high crescent lunge, just like we started earlier. All right, clasp your hands behind your back. Draw your shoulder blades together. Open up that chest. Cover that back leg. And then straighten that back leg. You got lower into that crescent lunge. Coming into an airplane with our hands still clasped behind us. So stepping up on that right foot, left leg is coming behind you in your airplane. Bringing that left leg through for stork. This is when you can let go of that clasp. I want you to take a twisted stork. Lots of balance here. Left arm behind you, right arm in front of you. Great opportunity here to work on our balance while we are at home. All right, bring that left leg back through for airplane again. Promise we're not doing only airplanes today, but let's land in our crescent lunge. Take a good inhale there. Exhale to your warrior two. Reason we did the triangle at the beginning because it's coming now, similar like in our warm-up. So right hand down, left arm up. Holding this nice triangle pose here. Keep that right leg straight and reverse your triangle. So left hand is going to grab that right wrist and really see if you can reach towards the back of your mat in this reverse triangle. Coming to a low lunge twist. So your left hand comes down inside that right foot, right arm is up in your low lunge. Take this to a horizon. So come on the outer blades of both of your feet, reaching that hand towards the back of your mat. We're going to take a horizon bow here. So inhale, pull hold just that arm up over your head and then exhale back into your horizon. Let's try that again. Inhale, reach up in front. Exhale, back to your horizon. Side plank. So you bring your right foot to meet your left foot. Hey, options here. You can take that left knee down to the mat to help you on this side plank. If you have that side plank, can you lift your hips a little bit higher? Close them off to a regular plank. Hold this plank for just a moment. Here's a little bit of work here. Tap your right toes off the mat, back in, left toes off the mat, back in. One more time. Right toes off the mat, back in, left toes off the mat, back in, hips up and back, downward facing dog. All right, you know where we're headed. You got it. Left leg's coming up. 3-point dog. Take that heel towards your glutes. Great opportunity here for just a little hip circle or two. Back out to your 3-point dog, bringing that knee into your chest, placing that foot between your hands, rising up, crescent lunge. Clasping your hands behind your back. Can you draw your shoulder blades together? Maybe take that drishti, that gaze, up to the ceiling. Bend the back leg, hovering it, and then just straighten that leg. Okay, we're coming into that first airplane. So lifting up, right foot comes behind us. Bringing that leg through for stork. Hands come up overhead. This will help you balance before you take that twist. So left arm is going to come up front, right arm behind you in this twisted stork. Going back to the airplane. Both hands meet behind you. Land it again in a crescent lunge. Exhale to your warrior two. Straighten that front leg, triangle. So left hand down, right arm up in this triangle. Catch your breath. Reverse your triangle. Keep that front leg straight. Right hand goes to left wrist. Really reaching it back in that reverse triangle. Should feel nice. Low lunge twist. So right hand comes inside of that left foot. Left arm reaches up. Reach for your horizon. So we're reaching for the back part of our mat as we roll on the outer blade of our feet. And then we're taking that little bow action. So that left hand is coming up towards the front of the mat. Reach back to the back. Back up to the front. One last time here to the back. Staying there, left foot is going to meet right foot in this side plank. Again, if it's too much for you, bring that right knee down as you hold your side plank. Let's look. I'm falling out of mine because I brought my knee down. Back up. You can always separate your feet, y'all. That will give you more traction there too in that side plank. Now let's close off our hip to a traditional plank. Hold that there. Tap those left toes off the mat. Back on. Right toes off the mat. Back on. Left toes off the mat. Back on. Right toes off the mat. Back on. Lower down to your belly. 3, 2, 1. Taking a locust pose here. Hands come down by your side. On an inhale, lift the shoulders and the chest off the mat. Take an exhale. On your next inhale, take those toes, those ankles, those feet off the mat. Holding your locust. Breathe. You should be rocking a little bit here in this locust pose. Hold for one more breath. Exhale fully. Go ahead and windshield wiper out those legs. Push through a child's pose. Not to hold it. Sorry. Curl those toes under. Get up and back. Downward facing dog. Okay, so we're going to go through that flow one more time. And then we'll start working our way back to our mat. So right leg is coming up, 3-point dog, not opening the hip this time, but can you take the right knee towards your right elbow and then back to your 3-point dog. Then bring that knee towards your chest, place that foot down, rise up in your crescent lunge. Clasping your hands behind your back, drawing those shoulder blades together, hovering that back knee, and then straightening that back leg. Coming into this airplane with the bind. So left leg is coming up, slight bend in that right knee will help you hold this airplane. Bring that left knee through for your stork pose. How about a figure 4 here? Left ankle on right thigh, sit down in that figure 4 chair. And breathe. Come back up to your stork and open your arms for the stork with a twist. So right hand in front, left hand is behind you. Balance there, back to your airplane, both hands come back, land that left foot up into your crescent lunge, exhale to your warrior 2. Straighten that front leg for triangle. So I'm going to offer another option this time in this triangle. Rather than lifting that left arm up, take the half bind. Left arm comes behind you towards the top of your right thigh. Your head is going towards the end of your mat. Breathe there. Reverse your warrior. Bend in that right leg, reach the right arm up, and take a side angle. So you have options in this side angle. Elbow to knee or right hand onto a water bottle or on the ground in front of your right foot. Left arm is reaching up over your ear. Try to get that arm in line with your ear. Breathe there. Reverse your warrior again. Let's go to a big star pose. Oh, that feels good. Bring those collarbones together. And then hands come to your hips. Feet are parallel to the outside of your mat. And let's lower down. So the goal of this Prasarita, Padmasana A, my favorite Ashtanga term, is to bring your hands in alignment with your feet and get that head towards your mat. Breathe there. Bring those hands back under your shoulders. Take a halfway lift. Exhale fully. Rise all the way back up into that big star pose. Hold it for just a second. Turning to your warrior 2. Low lunge twist. So left hand comes down. Right arm goes up. We're going to skip the horizon and go directly to your side plank. Take that knee if you need to in your side plank. Hold the side plank, lift those hips 1 more inch, close off your hips into your regular plank. Hold that plank for just a moment and breathe. All right, big inhale. On your exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. 1 more side to go. Left foot goes up, 3-point dog. Left knee goes to that left tricep this time. Back to your 3-point dog. And then bringing that knee into your chest, placing that foot down, rising up. Hopefully y'all can hear my music and Ice Baby. We had to put that in today. Clap your hands behind your back. Draw your shoulder blades together. Lower that right knee so that it's going to hover, and then straighten that right leg. Getting a little bit more into this lunge. Get strong in that left leg. Lift the right up for airplane. With your hand flat. Bring that right knee through. Crescent lunge. Excuse me. Stork. Figure 4 shape. Hands come to heart center. Sitting down in that figure 4 chair. There you go. Maybe you heard the ice baby that time. Okay, let's open it up for this twist. Left arm in front of us, right arm behind us in this twisted stork. Then bring that right leg behind you. 1 final airplane here. And exhale to your warrior two. Straighten that front leg for triangle pose. Reach, reach, reach. Left hand down, right arm up. Going to offer that bind option here. Right hand goes behind your back, opening that chest a little bit more. Keep that front leg straight. Reverse your triangle. Right hand grab that left wrist. Pull it back towards the back part of your mat. Nice side body stretch there on the left side of your body. And then side angle. So you decide where you want to take this side angle, whether it's elbow to knee or hand inside of that left foot. That right hand can go up over your ear, reaching for the front of your room. Trying to get that arm over the ear. Reverse your warrior again. And then feel the big star pose here. Hands can come to your hips. And let's take a Skandasana to the back of the mat. So bend in that right leg. Bring your hands to heart center. Get a really nice left inner thigh here. And then Skandasana towards the front. Bend into that left leg. Straightening that right leg for that nice right inner thigh. Stretch it. Back to the back. From here, let's open it up to a star again. Turning our bodies to our low lunge twist. So right hand is coming down, left arm is up in this low lunge twist. That left foot's going to meet your right foot, staying in your side plank. Hips are going to lift up. You can always come down to that right knee. Close off your hips. Hold this plank here for just a moment. Breathe into it and let's lower to our belly to the count of 3, 2, 1. Okay, taking a locust again, but this time I'm going to offer the option to clasp your hands like we've been doing throughout class on your back. And when you have the chance, let's go ahead and lift our shoulders off the mat on an inhale. You can lift those feet too. So your shoulders are lifted, your hands are clasped, those toes are lifted, and you are breathing. Breathe a little bit more. One more inhale. Exhale fully. Hands can come under your forehead. Windshield wiper those legs side to side. Curl those toes under. Hands come right under your shoulders. And then can you lift up to a plank and then to your down dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. We're going to make our way back down to the mat in just a moment. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, fully fold. Rise all the way up and sit in your first chair for the day. First traditional chair we've done all day long. Now, see if you can press those knees together. And then bring your hands to the outer part of your thigh. And imagine your knees are trying to press into those hands while you're also trying to press them tighter together. So take those knees, keep them exactly where they are, but gently press the outer part of the thigh into your hand. You ought to feel your thighs engaged there. There's 3, 2, 1. Hands now come to heart center, and let's just pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Popping up on those toes, balancing here. Hold, and let's lower down. There's 3. There's 2. There's 1. Supported boat like we did earlier, but this time supported boat is turning into accordion. So we're going to bring those knees into our chest and then press them out in front of us. Coming back in and out. We'll do 8 of these. There's 3. Have to throw some strength into this yoga class. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Place those feet down on your mat. We're taking a reverse plank here. So your hands are coming behind your back. Your fingers should be focused and turned towards your hips. On an inhale, lift those hips up. Take a slight bend in those elbows. Unless you know your equilibrium is okay, I would not suggest placing your head too far back. Breathe. Lower back down. One more time, let's take those accordions. So knees come into your chest and out. Here, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're doing 8, 6, 7. Good job. One more time, that reverse tabletop. On an inhale, lift those hips up. If you want to take more of a reverse plank, you walk your feet out in front of you. Keep lifting those hips up. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. Lower it down. As many like to say, allow your wrist to come off the mat, but just press a little bit into those fingers, just so you're getting a little bit more into those fingers because we have been using them a lot today. All right, everybody, let's take a straddle here. We are working our way back down on our mat to some more stretches. Y'all did amazing. Yay, all of you. Let's inhale up and then exhale. Take your right hand and your left arm up over your ear. Reaching for those right toes. Breathing there. Walking your hands out in front of you. Really reaching them on this straddle pose here. So you're in a wide leg forward fold that's seated. Your toes are going up towards the ceiling. Don't allow them to curl down towards the mat. Breathe there. We all are different levels of flexibility. Going back to that thing for this class. Some people might be able to get their chest on the ground. Others might be able to get their elbows on the ground. Others might just put their hands on the ground. You take what's best for you. But breathe. Walking our hands over to the left side. The left hand just comes somewhere on that thigh. The right arm reaches up and over your ear towards those left toes. Breathe there. Coming back through center. Take that right foot, bring it in so you're in a half butterfly position here. Right hand comes behind you, lift up into this flash dance pose. Nice little arch in the back, left hand reaches behind you. Coming back down onto that right hip. Place your hands out in front of you and bring that left leg behind you. We're getting into our pigeon pose. So you know where you're headed. You take it where you need to get there. Your right leg should be in front on this pigeon. Go ahead and sit proud as a proud pigeon here. Breathe into that right hip space before you lower down. And I'm so sorry I'm not around to come give y'all a stiff. Hopefully we'll be back together soon and I'll be able to do that. Either way, this pigeon should feel pretty good on that right hip. Walking your hands back under your shoulder to help lift you back up. Sitting down on that right hip, bringing that left leg back out in front of us. Let's switch it out. So now your right leg is coming into the straddle position. Your left foot is coming into a half of a butterfly. Left arm's coming behind us and you're sitting up. Lifting those hips, taking the right arm behind you in this flash dance move. Nice little arch here. Lowering it back down, hands planted in front of that left foot, bringing the right leg around for your pigeon pose on this side. Again, I suggest you try to sit proudly up. Proud pigeon before you lower down, getting into this pose. Breathing there. Sitting back on that left hip, bringing your right leg back around, going ahead and making that number 11 on the mat with your feet, knees are up, hands come straight out in front of you. We're going to lower down to our backs to the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bridge pose. So go ahead and bring those feet in so that your ankles are coming a little bit closer to your hips. Hands can come down by your side, but on an inhale, lift them overhead while you lift your hips up. Holding that bridge for just a moment and then lowering everything back down, feeling each vertebrae as it comes back down to your mat. Again. Inhale those hips up, arms up overhead. Exhale, lower everything down to the mat. One last bridge this way. Inhale your arms up overhead. Hips rise. Exhale, lowering everything back down. Can you bring that left foot towards the middle of your mat? Coming back to the figure 4 position we started in. So right ankle on top of that left thigh. Put your elbows down on the mat and let your hands lift up. So you're kind of in a robot arm situation here. Now, taking these figure 4 bridges, can you lift up just using that left glute to help you lift up? And then exhale, tap it down. Keeping the legs exactly where they were. Go ahead and lift it up again. Exhale, lower. One last time, lifting up on this left side, but let's pulse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more inch. Lower it down. Our arms are still staying in those robotic type arms, elbows on the ground, fingers reaching up. Right foot coming down, left ankle on right thigh. Figure 4 bridge here, lift it up. Feel that glute engage. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Last time up this way, hold that right side, feeling that right glute engage, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more inch, lower it down. Both feet come to the mat. Windshield wiper those legs side to side. You can take your feet as wide as your mat. That will allow you to take a little bit more movement in these windshield wipers. And then bring your knees into your chest and go ahead and take a happy baby here. Full happy baby this time. Both peace sign fingers around your big toes. Rocking it side to side. And even though I'm not there to offer an assist, I am going to offer a Shavasana here. I'll turn up my music a little bit. Hopefully y'all can hear it. Go ahead and lay down. This is the most important part of this class. We all need to take this time for ourselves. So gently shut your eyes. Coming back to your breath, to your grounding on your own mat. And breathe there. bringing some movement back into this room, wherever you are. Rolling out your ankles, clasping your hands to roll out your wrists. And then on your next inhale, taking a full body stretch. Holding it there, and then imagining you're climbing a ladder. Reach a little bit further with your right hand and a little bit further with your left hand. Reach a couple more times on each side. And then take a really good inhale, stretching your body in opposite directions. Exhaling those knees into your chest. Turning to your favorite side in your fetal pose. Allowing your hand to be a pillow here. Using the strength of your hands to help lift you up into an easy seated position. Hands just gently fall onto your knees. Let's take our left hand down beside us and reach the right arm up over our ear. Nice side body stretch on that right side. And then in the opposite direction, bring the right hand down, left arm up over your ear, reaching for that left side body. Hands come down by your side. Biggest inhale you've taken yet. Thumbs meet up overhead. And then draw your thumbs down to your third eye and to your heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today in this Zoom class. I hope that you got as much out of it as I did. Let's all remember during these next few days that lie ahead of us, we have to remain both flexible and patient. And I look forward to seeing you really soon. Namaste.